So, good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Today, we are going to see about location selections and locations decision process that you have already noted down in your class notes. The first steps in location selection is defining the location objectives and associated constraints. So the location's objectives and associated constraints will be decided by the top level managements or the project head or project manager who is going to do the actual final decisions in productions or choosing the locations. So locations objective is mainly whatever locations you choose, that should be proximity to the market or proximity to the customers. The proximity meaning is we know very well that is nearness. Next one is the cost should be the cost involved in choosing the locations or should be a minimum one. Labor cost should be a minimum one. These are the objectives that will be considered by the top level managements and the production head. The next one is what are the associated constraints, that is problems that faced with the each locations, that also will be fixed by the top level management. The next you'll be going with identifying the relevant decisions criteria. So this should be linked with the factors influencing locations. The next step is relate the objectives to the criteria using the appropriate models. The appropriate models is like factor model, factor rating model, weighted average model. Those things we'll be seeing in the next topic. And evaluating the alternative locations. If you are decided to choose your planned locations in Chennai, we have n numbers of industrial area to start up our plant. So you'll be selecting whether I have to start in Sri Perambur locations or in a ECR road or OMR road. All those things you will be evaluating with respect to the locations objectives and associated constraints. The final thing is selecting the locations which satisfy our all the criteria, that is which matches the objectives and which have a less constraint associated with. The next we are going to see about the locations model. So this is very important quantitative analysis which help us to choose our best locations. Okay, the first one is factor rating model. The steps involved in factor locating model is identifying the important locations factor, that is whether it is nearer to the market or whether the labor cost is lesser and whether there is transportation cost is lesser, whether there is all the facilities available in that locations. Those factors should be identified, that important factors should be identified in this, the first step. The next one is you are going to rate the which factor is most important for our locations, whether nearer to the market or transportations or nearer to the customers or labor and labor charges is minimum, those things, and facilities for utilizations, that is facilities like a good space for the future expansion and water facilities and power facilities. Those things you'll be giving a higher rate, that is if you are considered that nearer to the market as the most important factor, you will fix the higher rate for that particular factor. The next one is assign each locations according to the merits of the locations for each factors. So if you think that particular locations, for example in Chennai, Sri Perambur SIPCAT gives more which gives more higher factors than the OMR SIP card, then we will rate accordingly. The next one is calculate the rating for each locations by multiplying the factor, and the next one is summing up all the factors, and you will be finding out which one will suit best for your locations. So we will see a simple sum here. The first one is first sum, let us assume that a new medical facility healthcare is to be located in Delhi. The locations factors rating and scores for two potential sites are given in the following table, which is the best locations based on the factor rating. The locations factors considered here is facility utilizations, total patients per month, average time per emergency trip, land and construction cost, and employee preference. So these are the factors is identified for a medical or a healthcare institutions. The facility utilizations, the factor rating is given as 8, which is considered as the highest one. Total patients per month is 5, and average time per emergency trip is 6, land and construction cost is 3, employee preferences is 5. Locations rating, that is in New Delhi they have located two locations, location 1 and 2. For facility locations, factor rating given as 8, but for location 1 we have assigned only 3 because there is less facility utilization, and for location 2 we have assigned 5 with respect to 8 because that gives more facility utilizations than location 1. Likewise, total persons per month we have given 4 for location 1 and 3 for location 2. Average time per emergency trip for is assigned 6, but for location 1 we have given 4 and location 2 we have given 5. Land and construction cost we have assigned the factor rating as 3. For location rating for 1 it is 1, and for location 2 it is 2. Employee preferences factor rating is 5, and for rating we have given for location 1 is 5 and for location 2 is 3. So now we are going to solve the problem. So it's a very simplest one. You don't want to feel about it how it's a very simplest problem. Just you are going to multiply the factor rating with the locations rating, and finally we are going to do a summing up, and we are going to find out which location is getting the higher score. We are going to choose that location as our best locations, and we are going to start our plant in there. So by multiplying the factor rating 8 into 3 locations, facility utilizations 8 into 3, we get 24. Likewise we are doing for all the factors from 1 to 5, and for locations 1 we are getting the sum up as 96, and for locations 2 we are getting as 106. By seeing the total itself, locations 2 is getting a better count than the locations 1. So we are choosing location 2 as our planned locations. With this the problem is over. Next we are going to see about the weighted factor rating method. This we know very well, and we already learned earlier in demand forecasting. So in this method we are going to merge the quantitative as well as the qualitative factor, and we are going to assign some weight for each factors with respect to the importance, most important or prioritized one. Then we are going to add up like the previous one. The example for this is, let us assume that a new medical facility healthcare is to be located in Delhi. The locations factor weights are given as, for 1 it is poor and for 5 it is excellent. For 2 potential sites are shown in the following table. Now we are going to find out the best locations with the help of the weighted average method. It is the same example is taken from the factor rating method. Same one, facility utilizations. Here the weight is given as 25 because it is most important one. The total patients kilometer per month is also again given as 25. Average time per emergency trip is again given as 25. Land and construction cost is given as 15, and employee preferences is 10. So there is a slight difference between the previous model and this one. See, we are giving an equal weightage for the first 3 factors, that is facility utilization, total patients kilometer per month, average time per emergency. These 3 factors are most important factor for a health institutions. So we are giving the higher weight here. So the scores assigned for this is, for facility locations it is given as 3, 4, 3, 1, 5, and for location 2 we assigned is 5, 3, 3, 2, 3 for each locations factor. So now we are going to solve the thing. Again it is the continuations of the previous one, that is the factors rating, just multiplying and adding. For again here also we find out that weighted weighted score for locations 2 is getting the higher score, that is 335 than the weighted score locations for the first locations 315. So now we are choosing only the second locations since it is getting a more weighted. So with this, weighted average is over. The next we are going to see about the next model, load distance model. So load distance model is nothing but it is a mathematical model used to evaluate the locations based on the proximity factors. Proximity we know very well, it is the nearest factors. The objective of this is to select the locations that minimize the total weighted load moving into and out of the facilities. The distance between 2 points is expressed by assigning the points to grid coordinates on the map. An alternative approach to use time rather than the distance. It's very simplest one. For example, if you are going to choose two locations, like whether I am going to locate my company in Alvarpet or in Adayar. So these two locations I am going to choose and I am going to find out. So if I want to locate my market in Coimbatore, which locations will give a lesser load distance, that is carrying my weight from one place to another, which one will give the lesser distance. Load plus distance you will be calculating here, and with respect to that you will be finding out which one will be the best one for me. The next one is center of gravity method. The center of gravity is defined as the locations that minimize the weighted distance between the warehouse and its supply and the distribution points, where the distance is weighted by the number of tons supplied or consumed. So here center of gravity is fixing a center point, that is nearer to the suppliers, nearer to the market. So that is equal distance to be maintained between these two factors, that is the center of gravity. The first steps in center of gravity is to place the locations on a coordinate systems, that is whether my supplier is where and all my supplier is there and who is very nearer to me, and where and all my customer is there and how I am going to coordinate with these suppliers, customers, inventory and my production units. First thing, you have to coordinate all these things. The next one is the origin of coordinate systems and scale used are arbitrary, just like a map you are going to do it. Then you are going to fix by drawing a map and identifying the distance between these locations and fixing it and finding out the center of gravity and going to fix your planned locations in the particular area. This can be easily done by placing a grid over the ordinary map. The center of gravity is determined. So we have a formula for this, and the formula is Cx is equal to summation of dt ix minus wi, the whole divided by summation of wi. Cy is equal to summation of dt diy minus wi divided by, sorry, it's not minus, it is into multiplications and divided by summation of wi, where Cx is equal to x coordinate of the center of gravity, Cy is equal to y coordinate of center of gravity, and di is equal to x coordinate of location I, and diy is equal to y coordinate of location y. So with this formula I can calculate the center of gravity. Now we are going to see about the break-even analysis. Break-even analysis we know very well, that is no loss no gain, that is your total revenue should be equalized with the total cost. So for this the formula is fixed cost divided by contributions per unit, which is equal to fixed cost divided by selling price minus variable cost per unit. Just write down the formula alone. So with this the locations model is over.